learn how to put my phone on do not disturb. That way, whenever I go live, if my phone ring, it won't mess me up. Um, so I'm back now. I am back, guys. Make sure you join in on the live and make sure you hit that like button as well, and make sure you subscribe to the channel when you come in. Um, yeah. Yeah, I had to close that one out really quickly. I don't know why this computer, every time I click on it, it just does this. Hmm. Let me see what else they got. Has anyone ever been to Mexico? And if so, did you like it? What did you think about it? Did you like it? What did you think about it? Hmm. If you guys went to Mexico, what did you like about it? What did you think about it? Did you have a good time? This is from, this is from Sunday to Thursday. Hmm. What are you guys up to? What have you guys been doing this Thursday? Like I said earlier in the other live that I was on, I do apologize that I didn't go live this morning. Like I said, I was sleeping good. I was sleeping good. So, hmm. Okay. Do you guys have anything fun that you have planned for this year? Let me see which one is it. What would I do? This is trying to just looking at some stuff for some. Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, but having pets can be a little it can be a little frustrating. it can be a little frustrating sometimes. Like seriously, like having pets can be something else because he trying to close, jump up on the door. Curtis, it's late. It's late. You don't care? Okay. Let me let him out, guys, and see if he want the things. Then if I leave him out for the night, you want to go out? Okay, I'll be back. Let me let my cat out. Come on. If that's what you want. You ain't going down over that way. That's what y'all want to do. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I hope everyone has been having a good day today. I know I done said that like 3 or 4 times. Um, are any of you guys going to Dreamville? Dreamville is this weekend, and also it's a lot going on this weekend. Dreamville is this weekend, and also Just Hilarious is going to be, I think at the Raleigh Improv or something like that. So it's like a lot of stuff going on. And Dreamville, it be having like a whole lot of people there. And to be honest, I was going to go, but I'm not going. And I'm kind of glad I'm not going. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm kind of glad I'm not going. But well, let me just say this. I know last year for Dreamville, it was supposed to have been Chris Brown. However, he for whatever reason that was changed and 50 Cent ended up coming. And I was like, and I wanted to go, but it's just so many people that be there. Because I know one year I think Dreamville had like 80,000 people or something like that. And I know when Chris Brown was supposed to have came last year, and then when they switched it and said that 50 Cent was going to take his place, I was like, I'm so glad I didn't get no ticket because let me tell you, I would have been livid. Do you hear me? If I had bought a ticket and Chris Brown didn't come and 50 Cent was his replacement, I would have been livid. Because there's no comparison. Like, okay. Mm. And this year, this is supposed to be the last one, and it's Lil Wayne and them, and I think Erica Badu, and even though they was like the rap groups when I was like kind of coming up or whatever, but still. Mm. And I think Glorilla's supposed to be there, and Party Next Door or something. And 21, like some other people, it's supposed to be like a bunch of people, but yeah, there's a lot of people in one spot. And then it's piling out, it's hot, and I mean, I was gonna go, but I'm kind of glad I'm not going, cause I don't know, my anxiety might have got the best of me too. To be honest with you. Mm. Okay, let me see this one. Oh, hey, how you doing? um, I almost, you can get me the chicken bowl. You can give me the chicken bowl and the free side. What's the sides? If you can text me the sides, I can tell you what sides I want. But you can give me the free chicken bowl. Guys, that's my husband, True Hicks, in the chat. Guys, if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. Check him out. Dope channel. Trying to see if I actually have it. Yeah. Let me look up. Let me look it up and see if I can see what the sides might be, and I'll let you know because I get a free side. He sent it to me so I can see. Um, I can do the roasted vegetables. Okay. Um, I don't wanna. Hey Ava, how you doing, lady? How's it going, Ava? What's been going on? I had got on live like a few minutes ago, and I think I was on there maybe 10 minutes, and I had to get off, but I'm back on. I got right back on though, because I had a call to come in, and excuse me, yeah. So how you been doing? Are you going to Dreamville? That's what I've been asking people. Are they going to Dreamville? You was trying to watch something, but you keep changing. But my littles keep changing. Let me tell you what I did today. Okay, so I had the remote right for the main TV, and I had it in my hand, and I was like, I'm gonna take it with me downstairs, and I don't know where the hell I put it. Because I was like, okay, I know I got it in my hand. I'm gonna just take it with me because I know I ain't use. Now I don't even know what I did with it. I was thinking to myself, I've been looking all over the place, all over the refrigerator, the drawers, and everywhere. I'm like, I hope I ain't put it in the trash can, which I don't think I did. And I know it's gonna be somewhere where I like least suspect I already looked for it, but I can't find it, and I don't know where I put the remote. I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, so you gotta Oh, so you gotta do all that. Oh, okay. Now I see how you do stuff on this one, which that's not bad. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what I did with it. I'm like, damn, what the hell did I? I'm just like really, really looking for it. I'm like, where did I put it? I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah. You know what, y'all? I need. I'm gonna put it out there. We gonna talk. Right. Getting. I know. Right. Be forgetting. It's amazing how you remember you did something and your brain know you did it, but you don't remember what you did with something like a couple of like hours ago. You know what I mean? Or you know how you be like, you getting ready to say something, but you forget, but your mind know you forgot it. What you getting ready to say? It's kind of weird, and it's like slow down, and then I try to think back, and it's like I remember putting it in my hand, but then when I went, and it's like just erased. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how how the mind is. Well, how my mind is anyway. But I didn't come on live this morning at 6 o'clock to do my affirmations. I was just like sleeping so good, and like I said, when I got up, it was like I was just like this for a minute because I guess because it was so dark, and it just took a minute for me to like just realize, okay, it's let me get up. Yeah, my brain, my mind was playing tricks on me. I don't know what I did with that daggone remote, and I've been looking for it, and I've been looking and looking and looking and looking, and I'm like, I only been to so many places. I'm just hoping that I didn't like put it in the trash, and I'm not going to go out and look in the dumpster. I'm not gonna do that, but hopefully I can find a remote. But on a positive note, yeah, on a positive note, like I was saying, I'm just do you know what, guys? You know how like you know how when people go on vacations and you take trips and stuff like that, it's like you either going to go over like a vacation is always it seems like most of the time it's like on an island somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or a resort. Like you got the because I was asking had anyone been to like Mexico? I've never been to Mexico. Um, but just asking, has anyone ever been to Mexico? And I be seeing like a lot of people go to Mexico, but me, it's like certain places I'm kind of like hesitant to go to because of just stuff I heard. But that's like anywhere, you know what I mean? Um, but I was just thinking about like how when people go on trips and stuff, when they get on the plane and sometimes go way across the world to like Dubai and this and that, it's like you going on a vacation or you going on a retreat, but is it a place or such place is called I just need a getaway place. Just all my troubles, everything that I'm worried about or all my kind of setbacks. It's like I can go to this particular place and all of that stuff it don't follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like is it a place out there like that? That while you're alive is what I'm saying, while you're living. Is it like a place that a person can actually go to, and the place would be like so cool and so fun, and the food would be immaculate, however healthy. The drinks will be good, however healthy, and you're not doing like no kind of drugs or no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It's like just a healthy environment. Like the people that's there with you, the energy is top notch. Your energy is top notch. Y'all being healthy, having healthy, fun conversations. Um, what you're watching, like if you're there, the entertainment, nothing is negative. You know what I'm saying? Like the entertainment, like it wouldn't be no such thing as like you can scroll on social media and see something bad. You know what I mean? Or a commercial come on, or just nobody bashing nobody. You know, because that's like I was telling my husband, it's like no matter what you watch or what you listen to, it's always something negative. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. It does. It's always going to be something negative. Just like I was, like say, like if I listen to the radio, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, right? And Gary with the T come on. He's saying something. It's always something kind of negative. It's not really. It's like news about quote unquote, I guess celebrities, but it's never anything really positive. It's like okay, I get tired of hearing about Gabrielle Union. I get tired of hearing about like the same people all the time. Like you get tired of hearing about Krishan, you get tired of hearing about Natalie Nunn, you get tired of hearing about Phaedra and Dr. Heavenly and Simone and Tamar and I'm like, what about the folk down the street, just regular people? Like, what about some they got like this person been out of the job for a week, 2 weeks, and they found him a new job or somebody, um, just something positive. Like you never really hear anything about that on the news or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I'm hearing about bad stuff. Like, can it be that y'all, it was an event, or the restaurant stayed packed and busy, but these people went to this restaurant and everybody was, even though it was packed and busy, people didn't have to wait that long. They got their food on time. It was hot. It was great to their taste buds. Everybody, it was a great environment. But you hear about this happening at a restaurant or this person doing that or that. It's like, can it just be just positive stuff? Maybe that's something I need to do. That's something I might need to start doing for my YouTube channel. Like people send me stuff, or like if you go to my Instagram, Dionne's Life, or go to my husband's YouTube channel, True Hicks. If you go to my Instagram, Dionne's Life, send me a DM or look through my videos. You'll see in the description my email address. Send me an email if something that happened to you, and I can talk about it on the live or talk about it on my YouTube channel. Like I just get tired of it's just always negative, sad, downing stuff all the time. And then when it's something great, oh my God, this young black man, he got accepted to 40 colleges in the what you call it, the scholarships is 2.5 million. Why you pull out his coat? Like why? It's just I don't know. It's just you just always hear about just bad stuff all the time. Just it's like I'm getting sick and tired of. And it's like you don't want to I don't know. It's like you don't want to like turn off from the world, but sometimes I just be feeling like I just want to get away sometimes and just get away from just negative shit all the time. That's why I can't stand people who are mean or evil spirited. I don't like them. I don't like people like that because it's like it's just so much other stuff just out here in the world. And I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to like people just need to start writing me or sending me a message. Hey girl, such and such and such. It could be anything. I tried this new cake recipe and it was good. And I could like, yeah, this person over here, such and such. She tried a new cake recipe and it worked out for her. Good, good job. Kudos to her. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to her. Just like I'm gonna do a shout out right now, my mama. My mama liked to make crafts, and she made her a spring craft that she can hang on her wall. Kudos to her because she actually put forth the effort and sat down and did a craft that day. Kudos to my husband. He had something, a new opportunity that he started today, and he just and it's something that it's gonna be good for him. I feel like so. Kudos to him. Congratulations to him. So when people got good stuff going on, that's what we want to talk about. Not all the time like negative stuff. Shout out to my daughter. I told her yesterday I'm proud of her. My daughter, certain things she do, she be a little lady with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shout out to people who doing good. Shout out to my brother Justin. He in Thailand. When you want to travel and see the world and you don't let them stop you, kudos to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We want to do big shout outs and kudos to people that's doing great things and stuff like that. Because every time, like I say, you turn around, it don't matter what, it's on the radio, commercials, whatever. And I'm just like even with like Facebook is so now all it's showing is just reels. And it's like it don't matter if you see one reel for 3 seconds. Like I was on Facebook last night and it was a reel with a roller coaster. And I was like, oh, I see this little roller. That's all I'm starting to get is roller coasters. Or just stuff. And I'm like, I'm finna limit that. But or maybe I just need to start me a whole nother page or something. But yeah, guys. So if any of you guys out there send me a message. Just like I said, look at my description of my video. Send me an email. We got anything good going on, and I'll shout you out on my YouTube channel. Like, let's have some great news. Also, big ups to my husband. He got his clothing line. It's truehclothing.big Cartel. Check that out. Kudos to him for going out there and doing that. Like, let's talk about positive, good stuff. Because, baby, it be some negative stuff going on all the time. Just sad stuff, too. And it's amazing how so much stuff is on social media. I like certain stuff I listen to. Don't get me wrong. Now I don't watch certain reality shows, but I listen to like people talking about them. I will do that because I was once watching, heavy and watching reality shows. I really was. I was real heavy in watching reality shows, and I even got some. I even got some videos on reality shows now from when I first started my YouTube channel. That's why I call everybody my chat partners because I was talking about reality shows. It was like I was chatting because that was just something I like to do. But then my brother Justin and my husband both told me they was like we, I don't, they told me they didn't think I should, watch reality TV shows and stuff like that because it can be a negative because it's like I don't even know these people and they don't even know me but they be making me feel some type of way on how they be acting. And so I kind of stopped. I kind of stopped watching them. Like it's certain ones that I do like to watch because it's some people that I like to watch on the reality shows. Like I'll watch. I like Belle Collector because I like Marie. I like Jocelyn Hernandez. Even though I don't watch her cabaret, I think I did see some of it. And then I was kind of watching like the Zeus channel, but then it was like so negative and it be so much fight and stuff on there. People like, why you watch that? How you watch that? And it came off kind of judgy when I was watching it. So I was just like, let me just end this and not even watch it at all. But but I still be listening to stuff that be going on because it do be kind of entertaining. It be like it's interesting because you can kind of learn from some of this stuff. But another reason why I kind of like stopped watching like certain reality shows too, because I'm like these women are my age. Like I'm 47, so it's some of these women that's a little bit younger than me, some of them around my age or a little bit older than me, and just the way they be acting and supposed to be friends and how they be talking to each other, and it just be like weird to me because I'm sitting up here like there's no way no grown woman gonna sit up here and talk to me like that. It's just not gonna happen. I will leave because I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of arguing, or I'm not going to give you the satisfaction to make me like think thoughts I shouldn't think because you that pissed me off. You know what I mean? So yeah, that arguing and stuff and the stuff that women be doing and how they be talking to each other and stuff they be saying, it be like, hmm. Now, see, this woman is really embarrassing me on national television. And if I act a donkey and it really embarrass her back, I'm going to go way below the belt. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be real bad. Real, real bad. So, it's like, yeah. So, yeah, guys. Let me see what y'all putting in the chat. Let me go back up. Okay, what's that? Yeah, you're right. You're not gonna find it, the remote when you looking for it. That's how it been. And it's gonna be like when I'm not looking for it, that's when I'm gonna find it. Or sometimes you know how you looking for something and it can be right there in your face and it's like dang, it be right there sometimes. Yeah, I've just always I mean, I've seen like several videos of people who've gone on vacation in Mexico, and it's like beautiful, but I'm kind of scared to go over there because, like, yeah. But oh yeah, I like Jocelyn. And you know why I like Jocelyn Hernandez? Because it's like key people from certain reality shows, and it's certain reasons why I like them. One of the reasons why in Jocelyn, one of the reasons I like a song, "Do It Like It's My B Day, baby, do it like." But let me tell you why I like her. One reason why I like Jocelyn because when she first came on the scene and she was messing with Stevie and everything, I like the part when I think it was her, Carly Red, and some other people sitting at the table. This was like seasons, and this was like the way before she had her daughter and everything. And they all was sitting there, and of course, people was taking up for Mimi, and they was just saying different stuff to her, and she, and the people that was saying stuff to her, she asked him, she said, "Do you got a man?" And she was like, I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care what nobody think. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I was like, yeah, that was like, I like her. I really, really like her for that. I like Marie from Bell Collective, because that time when that girl, her friend, Tisha, I think her name is Tisha, the one that's married to Glenn, when she was getting that apartment for her, and Glenn just showed up. And Marie was like, "What you doing here?" She said something to him, and she said, "You better leave." I bet you he got up out of there and leave. Cause Marie looked like she looked like she would have whooped Lynn's, you know what, that day. Yeah, look, you know how you be like, look. Do you remember back in the day when it wasn't a such thing as a remote? You had to get up and turn the TV. I remember back in the day, you had to turn the TV. It was channel what was it? We had channel 5, channel 11. I know channel 3 was the channel that you turn your TV on whenever you want to watch a VCR movie or a CD movie. What is it? DVD movie. You had to turn your channel to channel 3. So we used to have channel 5, channel 11, I think channel 9, and 7. And then that was when you turned the knob. That's how far I go back. And then when it was time to get that remote and do BET, because back then I think BET was channel 25 was 25 or 52 or something like that. Then you had like stuff so different on TV now. I remember when HBO used to come on and it had that little horse or unicorn or what it was. Dun, dun, no, it was it HBO or Cinemax? Dun, 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 dun. Let me see if I can find the old school how the shows used to come on. I used to love when they used to come on, when the movies used to come on back in the day. They don't even do it like that no more. Like I hate how they changed like a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, I had to change all the channels too. And one thing I got from my dad was going to sleep with the TV on. My daddy can be sleeping, cut the TV off, he gonna wake up. Um, I used to love watching. I love New York. I want to play the. You guys can just put it in yourself, because I know if I play it, it's gonna probably try to copyright me or something. Hey Mir, how you doing today? How's it going? And what I was saying, if you just joining in the live, make sure you like the video so it can be pushed out to other people. But what I was saying is, I want people to start like sending me emails or putting in the comments of my video something good they did or something that they achieved, just some good news, so I can start putting it out there. Because like I said, every time you turn the TV on, the radio on, social media doesn't matter. Um, it's just bad stuff. Let me ask you this, Ava and Mir and True and whoever else is out there watching but not commenting. Um, do you think social media messed up a lot of things? Even though it has brought a lot of opportunities where people can make money off of it. Yes, yes, you did make it through 3 days of work. Good job, proud of you, girl. Do you guys think social media has made things negative? Because social media used to be one of those things, especially Facebook. It was one of those things where, when you get out of, once you graduated high school and some people went off to college and everything, it was good to reconnect with people that you went to school with. Because one thing about it, it's amazing how the people that you go to school with and the people that you work with, you spend more time with them than you do with the actual people that you live with, than you do with your family. It's like your classmates and your the people that you work with. It's like, if you really think about it, it's some people that you went to school with. Like when I was in school, we had K through um, sixth grade was in the elementary school. Then it was seventh grade and eighth grade in one school. Then ninth grade to 12th grade in the high school. And my freshman year of high school, when I had my homeroom was people whose last name was well, not similar, but kind of the letters was kind of the same, and it was mixed. So I was in there with not just ninth graders; it was ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. You know, when I was in high school, and if some of me and my friends, we would try to, like, whenever we would get ready to assign our classes for like the next semester or whatever, we would try to do like the same subjects so we can maybe be in the same class, and we would like be like excited when we was in the same class. And some of us wasn't in the same class. And I remember when I was in high school, we had first, second, and third lunch. So some of my friends was in second lunch. I think I was maybe in first lunch or something like that. But anyway, I'm just saying this to say that even though you might have had classes with your friends or certain people, you all, even if you didn't have classes with people, so I didn't know everybody that graduated with me. I didn't know everybody that was in my school, but we still was all in the same space, you know, because you only be out of school for what, 3 months, 2 months, and then the rest of the year you in school with these people. And it's like that from childhood all the way up to, say, for instance, if you all lived in the same district, you know, same area, it's like you went to school or was in the same building with these people all the way from kindergarten until you was like in the 12th grade. And you spent like basically your whole childhood around these people. That's just what it was. You spent your whole childhood around these people. And then it's the same when you go to work. You're spending so many hours a day with these people. You just are. You just spending, because if you really think about it, when you got children and you working, and I know because I can speak on it because I'm a mother. It's like you take. I took my daughter to school. I went to work. Then got off work. I was with her, so we would be together until probably maybe about 6 into the next day. You know what I mean? So by that time, you got to get home, eat dinner, get ready for the next day. So you really just kind of spending time with them like that on the weekends, you know, because it's like it's like the same routine. Either she was busy with homework, and I was just doing whatever. And then when she got older, she started working. So either she got out of school, went to work, then came home. It was time for her to go to bed. Then time, you know, like that. So it's like the people that you work with, you spend like the most time with them. You just do. Um, that's how so many relationships form at work. It's just what it is. That's how so many relationships form at work. And it could be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. That's what most relationships form is at work or at the schools and stuff like that. Just the people that you hang around, the people that you be around, you spend most of your time with. And then you come home and you really don't really spend time with your family like that. That's why it's so important to love on your family and be happy and have great times, because you really think about it, you and your family really don't spend that much time together. It seems like you do, but you really don't. You really don't. It's like you'll sleep throughout that hours, because at night you sleep. So you're not really, I mean, it's like you're not spending that much time with them, but even though you're in the same house, y'all sleep, y'all resting. Then when you get up, you got to start your day. You go your way, I go my way, and then we come back in later on in the day. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you work with, you be around them all day in that small space. So of course you're gonna have conversations. Those people that you work with, you start doing lunch with them. Sometimes some of them you might do breakfast with them. Some of those people, after work, some of y'all might hang out after work or chill or go to each other's house and do stuff together on the weekend. You start spending more time with strangers than you do your family. That's just what it is. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. And I see some people, like on social media, I see some people, they doing stuff with their friends all the time. Like all the time. I'm like, wow. Like some people probably do more stuff with their friends than they do with their family. Than they do with their family. Yeah, social media is like 98% negative. It really is. You know what, y'all? Not even trying to be funny. We can go on social media right now and type in. All you got to do is go somewhere like the Shade Room or Hollywood Unlocked or Neighborhood Talk or the Jasmine Brand. It's just all those gossip places, or even you can go to social media, just certain people who talk about stuff that's going on, out there, and you can know people relationships. You can know when folk got pregnant. You can know when they had the babies. You can know when they getting a divorce. You can know when they got engaged, when they broke up. You can be in their arguments. It be all kind of stuff. Like people be on live, like actually arguing and fussing and going against the people that going against the people that they're actually in the business with. Like, what was it, Natalie Nunn? She was arguing with the guy that's on Zeus. Like, it just be so much stuff, and it's like, damn, y'all. I mean, y'all got to be at least close to 40. And y'all arguing like, and they be arguing hard. I'm like, you arguing with strangers like that? Not strangers, but you know what I'm saying. It just be wild. Like, it just be so much stuff into people. You can see it. You can see everything. You can see people in accidents, people fighting, people like it's just amazing to me, just all the stuff that you can see on social media. And I feel like some of that stuff should not be on there. It just shouldn't. It just shouldn't. What you call when she had her baby, that girl Kashawn, she was on Instagram Live giving birth. And I'm like, that's kind of personal. That's like personal. You know what I'm saying? But that's what she wanted to do. But anyway, I'm just saying she ain't the only one. She's not the only one. Because I seen on somebody's Facebook page, they had a video of a woman pushing a baby out. You can see the whole thing. I was like, wow. Okay. Like, can some stuff be personal? We're not teaching a class here. Like, can some things just be safe, just be for self? But I guess it's supposed to be for the whole world to see. I guess it's supposed to be for the whole world to see. Folks in tubs giving birth. Like, the baby just done come out. And it's all on social media for everybody to see. I'm like, wow. Okay. It just be wild to me. But people can share whatever they want to share on their page, just like I share what I want to share on my page. People can share whatever they want to share, but I'm just saying in general, it just be a lot. It just be a lot. And I feel like you gotta watch when your relationships, when you putting all this stuff out there about your relationships on social media too, because they can be looking at people like, oh my God, couple goals, but it can be the same people talking about couple goals, be sending the person you with a DM or sending your woman a DM. You know what I mean? Because my thing, I always said this, like I've always said that I'm real keen on, say for instance, LeBron. He probably get all kind of women wanting to talk to him. That's just what it is. All kinds of women that have approached him, young, old, no matter the color. I'm sure he has gotten a lot of women just being on the road, or just singers, just people that's in the entertainment business in general. But you can best believe it's a lot of people that even though they want to mess with him because he got money or whatever the case may be, they want to mess with his wife too. Just for the simple fact that that's LeBron's wife. You know what I'm saying? That's why I notice how some people, like certain celebrities, you really don't see, or they don't really post much about their spouse on social media. People like, I mean, you know what Ice Cube wife look like, but he really don't put much stuff up there about her. Not that I know of, not that I've seen over the years. They've been like their relationship and everything has been, pretty private for the most part. And it's a lot of other people, their celebrities, their stuff has been kind of private or whatever. And I'm telling you, just like it's people who want to date those people, if those people got spouses and stuff like that, it's people out there in the world that want to mess with them strictly because, for the simple fact, because most of those women, they do be attractive because they ain't living a regular life like us. You know what I'm saying? You got a man with all this money, you ain't got to worry about cleaning the house. You ain't got to worry about wiping down no baseboards. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You don't even got to cook if you don't want to. You can just have the best chef. You can have you a nutritionist. You eating the best foods. You having the best skincare. Drinking the best water. You can have somebody come to your house because you can have your own personal gym. You can have somebody come to your house and have you working out. You can be like, you know what, I want my body to look like this. You don't even have to put all that Botox and all that mess in your face and be doing all that extra stuff. You can be naturally because you got the money to have you can have the best people working on you. I want this chef. I want this person to go to the store. Just, you know what I mean? They not living a regular, you know what I mean? And, you know, when they go out and about, you know, they can have somebody that's with the best hair care. They can have their hair can be flawless. So they can do makeup or not have makeup. They're going to be looking great anyway. And so most of them be looking nice anyway because they so dolled up. But then some of them you be like, I see it ain't all about. And people like who they like, because some people you be like, how they get them, you know, vice versa. But I feel like a person ways make them though. I feel like a person ways make them because the person, somebody can might feel like somebody's handsome, you know, but their ways they can be cocky or just have a nasty attitude or a bad demeanor or don't know how to talk to people and stuff, and their ways and stuff make them not attractive at all. But then you can find somebody who might be like, you know, I've seen better or worse in just their ways. They can make you laugh. You can have fun with them, and they easy to talk to and stuff. They be like, oh, they, you know, they personality carry them and make them go, you know, fine, you know. So it just all of what you like. But I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying this to say that, you know, people got to be careful with, you know, what they be putting out there, you know, as far as when it comes to their relationship. Just like I see people on social media, and it could be a couple working out at the gym, or when they work out at the gym, the woman already got on something tight and fitting to her body, and they could be at the gym kissing, and he might hit her on the butt. You drawing attention to your lady's body by doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just what some people do. And I'm just saying in general, it's probably both men and women, both who be wanting these athletes' wives and the people that they with and stuff like that. Because they really just got time in their hands. They over there traveling across the world, and you know, like I was saying the other day when I was watching that show Wags, this one girl, she found out even when she was like 8 months pregnant that her the guy she had her baby by was flying women all over the world and doing this and this and this and that, and she was like she been dealing with infidelity with him for a lot. And it's like, okay, but you doing that? How you know what your? I mean, you know your girl gonna be faithful, but do you know she gonna be faithful? She know you out there playing her and embarrassing her and stuff. Shoot, she might be doing stuff and using your money with it. You know, so people just gotta watch what they do and how they move and stuff like that. You gotta, I feel like you gotta watch what you put like on put like on social media and stuff. Ho 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 ho. You like Draymond Green, Ava? You know what? His temper on point. Draymond looked like he'd just throw somebody up against the wall. The way he acts on the court, I can imagine how he act at home. I don't care for Draymond Green at all. You said that most females don't care because they cheat or they about to leave or they about to cheat. You gotta watch that too. You gotta watch that too because people be getting unalived out here doing stuff like that. But you like Draymond Green, Ava, lit. He be doing too much. I'm sorry. The stuff that he be doing, there's no way. There's no way. We probably be paying all kind of fines. Cause what was the one boy that was on the ground and he like stumped on his chest and then how he grabbed the boy from behind and just the stuff he be doing. I'm like, nah, I know. I'm sorry. I know they men and stuff, but there's no way I could see my loved one I can see my husband out there, somebody doing something to him. I'm gonna have to go out there and win a meal. Do something. Because I'm like, he is out of control. No, I couldn't. No, Draymond, his temper, he has an attitude too much, and it's one of them things like you be out here punching people and doing stuff. You never know who you can put your hands on, and they might do something and hurt somebody else, and it's too much. It's too much. What was it? Some I just saw some terrible news when I was scrolling. Some boy was at a track meet and unalived this other boy. I'm like, what is you doing this at track meets for? Like, what is really going on? These is kids. Like, I can't get with stuff, y'all. I just can't. These tempers and things and folks be. Cause let me tell you something. Anger is a temporary emotion. Anger is a temporary emotion. And when you continue and keep picking at that scab, that thing gonna eventually bleed. You cannot just keep going and going and going and going and going because eventually something good is not gonna happen. As no one is worth you getting in no trouble and messing your whole life up over something silly. It's just not. And the way Draymond be doing, I'm just so surprised that I'm wondering, like, do he got something on somebody that the reason why they still got him playing or something? Because I just don't get it. The way, like, the stuff that he's done to people, yeah, I can't, mm. It's probably gonna take the right one to just pop him and tooth be gone in the front. Maybe he'll stop then. Maybe he'll stop there because he's too old to be doing that. I don't care for him. But oh, Tubi, look, let me tell you. Okay, I got some Tubi movies for you. Ava. One is called X Door Neighbor. It's EX Door Neighbor. That's really really good, and it's different people. So I don't even think I ever seen these little people in a movie before, and I kind of. That's what I was kind of telling my husband. I kind of like that because a lot of movies that be on Tubi, it be a lot of movies. I guess they be in Detroit, and it kind of be the same people. And I get the movies be good, but sometimes I'm like, just like even what just movies that's not on Tubi. Sometimes I be getting tired of seeing it like the same. I like to see new people. That's probably why. Excuse me. That's one of the reasons why I like Wentworth. Because it was a British show. It was people I've never seen before acted, and they did a wonderful job. That was a wonderful, wonderful series. Just like when I watched Sons of Anarchy, I really didn't see too many of those people that played in Sons of Anarchy. Just like I like Top Boy, like the people that played Sully, Jamie, Driz. I never seen those guys before like that, before Top Boy came on. But I watched Top Boy on Netflix. That was really, really good. And I really, really liked that show. Top Boy was good. Just like I like Snowfall, the guy that played Franklin. I don't think I had ever seen that young man before. I like that show. Snowfall also. I like Gail Bean. I like Raising Canaan because the guy that played Marvin, the guy that played Lou, Raquel. I've never really seen them on stuff. Now I have seen Lou on something since then, but I'm just saying in general. That's why I like those shows. I like the Power Book too with Tariq. I was actually. I'm gonna go back and watch that series again because I like the Tejadas. I like Tariq. I like how he, you know, he's a smart little young man, and I like too with his character how he dressed neat and clean. I like that, even though he was out in that business that he was doing. I said he was like real clean cut with his. I like that. What other little shows I like? It's like different people. Let me see who else. Um, what other shows I like? Let me think, y'all. I saw Euphoria. That was pretty good. So I kind of like stuff with different people. But X Next Door Neighbor is a good movie on Tubi. Check that one out. That's a good one. Um, Fit for Murder. That one's good too. That's based on a true story. That's about this bodybuilder named Craig Titus. When you watch that movie, I'm gonna tell you right now, that man was trying to be funny. That man was pissing me off in that movie because I was sitting up there like, I'm surprised his wife ain't never do a dash and just leave him. She had money, and it was just the way he do, and it was just how he did her, and the lady that he allowed to come to the house and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let her just move in and was messing with the girl and taking up for her and all this kind of stuff. And then it was one part. Let me just tell you this one part because I want you to watch it. She had went and got her nails or something done, and she went to go pay for it, and the car was declined. She was like, declined, so she used cash. So she called him and she was like, "Yeah, my car is declined." He was like, "Oh yeah, I gave the girl some money. She went Christmas shopping and she needed something." His wife told him, she said, "Yeah, you can give her your money, but you don't be giving her my money." Like, that was a good little movie, Fit for Murder. It's one of them. It come off as one of them little new Lifetime movies. You know how them little new Lifetime movies. They ain't got that grit like the old Lifetime movies. But Fit for Murder, that was good. Um, Ex Door Neighbor was good. And then what was the other one I watched? Was it Vicious, Envious of You, or something like that? I think that was the name of it. Was it Envious of You? Where it was these two girls, they real good friends, and both of them married, but come to find out, one of the girls is married to the other. I mean, used to date the other girl husband, and their spouses don't know. And when they evidently when they was together, um, she used to nag him because she felt like he wasn't getting enough money at the time, and so she married again, and they hanging out, and so the ex, he got all this money, they living in this nice house and stuff like that, and so she be like comparing her husband, him like, when you going such and such and such, and he paying all the bills and stuff, and she talking to him, she don't work, she talking to him like trash, and she gonna start back messing with the other dude, and that little movie was good. It just needed you have to like turn it up, the volume up so you can hear them. But yeah, the girl, she was a trip. She was a trip. How she was acting, she done slashed the girl tires, and she was doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm sitting up here, see, that's what I'm talking about too. It's like you supposed to have been that girl friend, and I know what it's like when your friend mess with your who you date. That's why I just got the couple of friends I got now because I don't trust folks. But anyway, that's in the past. But still, I know how folks can do you. But yeah, that was a good little movie. And then what else was good? Um, I think it's called Envious of You. Let me see. And it was another little movie. What was it? Neighbors Vendetta. That's a good little movie. Um, I think yeah, Neighbors Vendetta is a good movie. That was kind of like a somewhat like a little Lifetime movie too. That was good. I wasn't expecting the end in the end like that. Um, but Ex Door Neighbor is a good one. That's gonna keep you. Put it like this: when it first come on to the end, it's gonna keep you talking throughout the movie. Um, hold on. I think it's called Envious of You. What was the name of it? Yeah, Envious of You. That's the name of the movie. Yep, Envious of You. That's the little movie right there. Like I said, you're gonna have to turn it up some. The right. You're gonna have to turn it up some because the volume is kind of when they talk it's kind of low. Let me see what else. And Ex Door Neighbor was good. Ex Door Neighbor. That one was. And this is Ex Door Neighbor right here. That one was good too. That's on Tubi. I'm trying to think what else. Did I watch the Exorcism? Um, Sorry if y'all heard all them bags and stuff in the background. Was the exo session? I don't think I saw the jealous son. That one was wild. That one was real wild. The jealous son. Um. Oh, you said my man. I don't like when people say 10 toes down. I don't like when they say that. It's kind of cringy. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is. Let me see. What else is another? What else is another good movie? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Cause I don't think Curtis, you got it. Okay. It's something else that I saw. Can you think of any other good movies we saw? No, right now. Okay. I'm trying to think. It's some other movies I saw, guys. I can't think of them right now. Um, Cause it was some that I watched, but I just can't. She outside?
I see. Come on.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up, guys. Let me see. Cause I had saw some good movies. YouTube be having some good movies too, though. Um, did you see? Have you seen My Person? Ava, have you seen My Person? Mir, what was that movie that we had saw with the people sleep on and the place was perfect? Honor Up is good too, and that's HONOR space up, and that's a movie with Dame Dash and Stacey Dash is in it. Who else is in it? Stacey Dash is in it. That movie is pretty good, and it's called Honor Up. That's on Tubi, if I'm not mistaken. I know that's where I saw it at. That was pretty good. What was that? I was just thinking about a movie, and I can't even think of the dang old thing. Um, I know they said I think Den of Thieves 2 is on Netflix, but I haven't watched that yet. Have you seen Cassandra on Netflix? Have you seen Cassandra on Netflix? Ava, that's good. That's a little. It's probably about maybe 4 or 5 episodes. That's good. It's really really good. It's about this family that It's about this family that moves into a smart house, and it's like this lady robot. Her name Cassandra, and she's there, and it's a husband and wife, and they have a teenage son and a daughter. And so, as you watching the movie, I mean, as you watching the series, it's dope because it goes back and forth, and it actually shows you about the robot Cassandra. It'll show you how she became the robot, like why the house is smart house and stuff like that. It shows her life, and it's kind of similar to the couple that moved in, because when the show first come on, it's like it's an accident, and then it goes, it starts there, and then it goes, and yeah, it's good. It's called Cassandra. That's really really good. That's a good series, and like I said, it's maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, and I watched that in like one night. I watched The Water Boys. I watched that on too, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It got, what's his name? What's the little short dude name? Is it what's his name? Quavo? Is that his name? I think. No, because you know you was outside and now you gonna go get Onyx. Hold on, y'all. You know what? Give me a second. Look, y'all gonna go get her, and after that, y'all stay in the house. He going to get the other cat because if not, he gonna just keep be whining about her. Have you guys watched the interview with Damon Wayans on Club Shay Shay? That's a good interview. It's good. Don't worry, darling. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Um, I'm trying to think what else did I watch. It was something about my was it my girlfriend or something like that? Our girlfriend or what was that other movie? Um, cause it's like if I was, but I can't do it because I don't got a remote. So I was gonna say about the stairs. I can Strange Fruit is good. That was pretty good. Why the refrigerator over there talking? Tubi be having some good movies. You saw a movie where a guy went in an Airbnb and the girlfriend had PTSD, I think. So he made it seem like he didn't know the intruders, but thankfully she didn't fall for it and she. Oh really? Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. What is this one movie that I seen? Y'all, that pollen got my head hurting. What was this one? Yeah, them movies that be having when them people be what's that one movie that I saw with this cup these people rented this wait, you said that they rented the Airbnb? It was a nice Airbnb, right? And it was the wasn't it the husband and wife and another couple? Is that the one you talking about? I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Cause they was in the couple was in on it, right? Or something like that. Wasn't it something like that? Like the couple, the other couple was in on it or something. Cause it was camera. Is this the one you talking about? Did that movie? Did they have like cameras or something that was up in the Was it cameras in the house? And the little man that they supposed to have rented it from came in there and they was trying to make it seem like he was the one who was doing the stuff, but it wasn't him. Is that the one you talking about? Cause I seen a movie with these people had rented an Airbnb and they had went on this trip and they was doing some stuff. What was the one movie that I saw? I'm not seeing so many dang on movies, y'all. I be forgetting. I haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen that show Swarm. Like I said, some of the movies. Let me see. Christopher. Let me look up Christopher. It's Christopher B. Stokes, and it's this other dude who got some Tubi movies on there. And I ain't talking about the guy who played Biggie Smalls either. Um, um, he has some movies. His movies be good, but the ending always be whack. I can't take it. I can't think of his name. Okay, I seen The Assistant. I'm trying to see what other Tubi movies Christopher B. Stokes got. The Stepmother, that's pretty okay with Erica Mena, but I really don't care for her. Um, let me see. What is that other dude's name? Have you ever seen Plug Love? Ava, that was a good movie. Plug Love. Yeah, I think because I've seen a movie where these couple went in an Airbnb and it was cameras up in there and something happened where that little man had to come back and they end up unalive. I think you would have thought it was him doing it, but it wasn't. It was actually the other people that was doing it. Because I think a guy and a girl was messing around or something like that. I think they was messing around. It'd be a lot of movies that be like that where the people be messing around. Have you seen that movie? Have you ever? Or have I never? Is it called Have You Ever? Or Never Would I or something like that? Is it called Have I Ever? Or Have You Ever or something? I Would Never or something. And it was basically these people who like everybody was going through some stuff. And this man invited them to his house. And he invited them to his house and they was all sitting around his table or whatever. And he was basically telling them like, oh, basically he knew everything that people um, was like, um, I guess recovering from or something like that, or something that they changed in their life. Like one person didn't eat meat, and he asked this man, say for instance, I don't know quote for quote what it was, I don't remember, but say for instance, the guy that didn't eat meat, he said, "I give you $5,000 right now if you cut that steak and eat it. Take bite a piece of that steak and eat it. I give you $5,000." And then there was one person who was a recovering alcoholic. He was like, "I give you a certain amount of money for you to take a drink, stuff like that." Everybody that had something that they stopped doing, he would offer them money. Like, if you do this, I give you that. And so then after that, he was like, he told them, he said, okay, now, he said, so now we're getting ready to start the real game. He had this big house. He was like, now we're getting ready to start. He said, now we're getting ready to start the real game. And he said, you can leave if you want to. You don't have to stay here. But what everybody stayed because, of course, he was already enticing them with the money. So everybody stayed, and then that's when it got real. And it was stuff that he was asking them because he knew a lot about everybody. So it was like stuff he was asking them to do stuff. Like one dude, he had to do something to his eye. One person had to, and like the stuff that he made them do. Some of the people was unalive, and basically he was at the end of the game. They was gonna get like a whole lot of money, but come to find out, they didn't know that it was only gonna be one winner. So you know what I'm saying. So everything that people was doing to themselves or to each other, it was like. So that and I think it was called Have I Never Have I Ever or Ever What I Do or something like that. Oh yes, the Low Lives. Ava, watch the Low Lives on Tubi. Watch that tonight. When I tell you you're gonna holler, watch the Low Lives. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when the Low Lives first start off, you be kind of sick because me and my daughter had did a review about that movie Alive one time. But it's like when you be watching the Low Lives, you be sitting there, you just be like, this movie corny. You be kind of sitting there like, this is kind of corny. Like, when is it going? And once it do, you be like, what the? Like, it's called Low Lives. Watch that. I'm telling you, you gonna like it. Cause me and my daughter was hollering. Cause he was like, what? It's funny because of the daddy in the movie. He will make you holler. He will make it's called Low Lives. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. And this it right here. This the little movie right here. Hold on, let me pause this because I don't want y'all to see it. But this the little movie right here, Low Lives. Girl, you gonna holler when you watch it because we was laughing because it's so. You be like, what is wrong with these people? Because like I'm telling you, and it got a little twist to it. Because at first you be like, why is these people? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, kind of start out slow, but then as you keep watching it, you be like, oh hell. So check out Low Lives. That's good. Well, the fear factors, look. Like for real, you gonna holler when you see it. You gonna be like, what is really wrong with it? Like it's like that. That's a good one. And What was the other little movie? Hold on. Um, Let me see if I can find this movie, y'all. Cause the man that's in the movie, what is his name? I'm gonna tell you if I can find it. Okay, let me see if I can find it. The Tony Todd, he's in it. Hold on, Tony Todd movie. Let me see if it's gonna come up. I'm gonna see if that movie come up that he's in. Um, Cause it was on Netflix. I don't, I don't see it. Let me see if it is, cause I know he's in it. No, okay. I cannot think of the movie Ava right now, cause I saw it. It was some years ago, but I saw it on Netflix, and it was based. And the man Tony Todd, the man that played the Candyman, he's in there. But basically, it was these people coming to this place for a job interview, and it was this job. Only one person could get the job, basically, but it was this job where they had already went through several interviews, but they got to the final one, and they was gonna be making all this money, like, and everything like that. So when they get there, they in this room, and it's just seats, desks and everything, and everybody sitting down, as men and women, okay. And they get this one piece of paper, it's clear, one piece of paper, and it's clear, and they get a pen, right? And so it's a timer on the wall, and it's probably like I don't remember how long the time was. It might have been an hour and a half. So I don't remember. But basically, the interview they was all sitting there, and the man let me see. Um, yes, it's called Exam. That's what it is. I just found it. It's called Exam, and that's what it's called. It's called Exam, and they all in this room, right? And this man is up there, and it's a security guard in there with them. And the man was up there talking, doing a little brief talk, and basically he's telling them, he said, "There's only one question before you. Are there any questions?" Okay. People leave out the room, this, and that, because it's a test. Them people up in there with their little piece of paper, they all up standing up in the chair looking at the light, because they like, what's the interview questions? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Got to be something on this paper that they gave us. So they up there trying to burn it. They trying to get it wet. They just coming up with all kind of things to figure out what's the interview questions. Like, what's really, they was trying to figure it out. Them people was going crazy up in that room. Next thing you know, they start doing stuff to each other. And okay, so that's what it is, right? That's right. That's what it was. That's why it's an exam. And so basically, the people that was in the room, you can't talk to each other. You can't. So they up in there trying to figure out what to do for this question. And ain't no windows in there. They can't communicate with each other. And it's like I said, it's a security guard standing in there, so you can't even talk to him. You can't say nothing. And them people was up in that room going crazy. Do you hear me? They was all up standing up on the light, just tan. Put it like this: they was doing so much stuff up in there that they would start hurting each other. And what would happen is Once you mess up and don't follow the rule, you got to go out. Somebody waiting for you, and they're gonna take you out the room. You know what I'm saying? And something happened. I think it was a man and woman in there or something. And the time or something had went up out, and if I recall, they was by the door, but the person had stepped out. And come to find out, the person that owned the company was actually in there with them, but they was in disguise and had changed the time a little bit. While there were people going up in there, going crazy in this room, and it was simple. You just gotta watch it. It was simple, and it was just a simple question at the interview. And if you watch it, you'll get what the plot is. You'll be like, dang, that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? It was just one simple question. Are there any questions? And them folks lost their mind up in there, just tearing things down, and didn't really listen. Put it like that. It shows how people don't listen and stuff like that. So that's a good one, and it's called Exam. So check that one out. Um, I got another one for you too. I got another good one. This one I actually like rented it twice. What was it called? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. The man that played in Scandal is in it, and he played in Ghost. I couldn't look ever since that man played in Ghost. I ain't liked him. What was his name? I'm gonna tell you the name of it. His name is Tony Goldwyn. Let me just find his and guys, if you just joining in on the chat, make sure you like it, and make sure you you subscribe to the channel as well. You ever seen the Belko experiment? That's the name of it. Have you ever seen that? The Bell is Belko experiment. Have you ever seen that? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the one you just asked me about. A movie with people working in a building, and they was look like they was in the middle of nowhere. Right. That's Belko experiment. And they start unaliving people, and it was only one person could live. That's it. The Belko experiment, and that's the guy that played in Scandal. That's the same movie I was just asking. Dang, you thinking like girl? That's the same movie that I was thinking about. Look, let me tell you something. So when they was coming to work that day, they already had the plan when they put that thing in the people. And you know what? I had told my husband, because when I saw me and my husband at that time, we was dating at the time. I told him that boy that was sitting there, the one that did survive, the one that was sitting there that day, he was looking at the cars going in that tent of that building or whatever. And he was sitting there looking. I said, that's gonna be the person that's gonna survive right there. I just knew it, because I was like, he paying attention, because he probably like, well, why is this going on? He was paying attention, and I was look. Let me tell you something. Them people, did you see the little man that hid in the refrigerator? I wonder if he survive. The little man that stayed in the refrigerator. Shine. I was like, I'm surprised somebody didn't get up in a file cabinet somewhere and hide. Just hide somewhere from everybody else, somewhere that didn't nobody look. Cause them poor little people, it was that movie was crazy. Yeah, that movie was good, and it was sad how them people was just like how they had their little group that was sitting there and was like, oh, well, let's take them out first. It's like, how you gonna? My thing is, how you get to choose who gonna stay alive and who not? Cause y'all gonna eventually turn on each other anyway, because it was only one person left, that can survive it. So that was wild. That was a good little movie. Have you ever seen Your Next? Have you ever seen the movie Your Next? When I tell you, I love a revenge movie. Oh, I love a revenge movie. That's why I like Law Abiding Citizen. I love a real good revenge movie. Let me tell you. But that Your Next, that movie, it ain't funny, but the girl, when them people came up in there, she got them one people. That one girl was looking at each other like, oh, we didn't know she could do that. That girl, she was on point. And I was like, you couldn't tell that they was in on it, because when she was trying to build a little boards and put the nails in it. They just standing behind. Now you gonna come help me. That was with Crispin. I was like, what Crispin do his little finger like that? Yes, that was a good little movie. Your next. That girl, she was on it. Do you hear me? She was on it, and I like that little movie. Yep. That little that movie when they was in the what you call them was rough. You ever seen Tales from the Hood? That old one. The old one from back in the day, the Tales from the Hood, the first one. When that little man said, I get one of you, I get all of you. You little girl, when he said the Eaglins, when I tell you I was done. When I tell you I was done. Because that movie had David Allen Greer. David Allen Greer can actually play a mean person. Oh, you gonna draw somebody to make them look like a monster? Because that's when Paula J. Parker, she was in there. And the little teacher come over there. He up in there. He up there. That's the little boy from Soul Food. And the man, he up there beating the little boy. And then the teacher come up in there. I'm like, how you gonna come in the house and save somebody, but that man tearing you up. But yeah, that little man said, he was like, we come get the stuff. We come get the stuff. He was like, okay. He said, this ain't no funeral home. This ain't the Terror Dome neither. He said, welcome to hell, mother. They was like, what? And that's the daddy from Prince, from Purple Rain. That junk was funny. He said, this ain't the Terror Dome neither. He said, welcome to hell. They was like, we come to get this stuff. Like, he would laugh. He was like, he couldn't wait to get them down there to that basement. Yeah. They was like, I ain't scared of no Barbie. He said, so we playing with dolls now. Yes, that movie was. It's like when you watch Tales from the Hood, that was funny. I didn't really care too much for the other ones, but and the story, the one with the dogs was funny, and the one with the little boy with the monster. And what was the other one? Well, they had the boy. I didn't like that one, but those two little stories were funny. He said they was hanging. He said, I didn't do it. It mean when that little dog was in the car, he said, stop the car. And when he said, look at this, and when he threw that car out, you know what, not trying to be funny, but it is some people who really can play like they don't like a certain race. It's some people who really can play their part very well. Because that little man that played in Tales from the Hood, he played his part very well. He act like he did not like a certain race. He just looked like he did not like, and you know who else? I love me some I love me some Django. Mr. Show Your Candy. He said, now we finna go in here and have some white cake. When he said that, after he not blew up Django them spot, letting them know that I know that that's your wife and stuff like that, and we putting her in the hot box. He said in the hot box. You know what I'm saying? He said, now we finna go in here and have some white cake. I was like, you know what? And yes, a Big Daddy. What's that peckerhead boy over there? What you want us to treat him like white folks? That's not what I said. What was his name? You know Daryl. Don't you know Sugar? Treat him just like that. He ain't just like all the others. He said he ain't like the others. Man, you know. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, Big Daddy. He said, I can see that. Because he liked it. When he said he liked all the other ones over here, that's Don Johnson who played him out. Like, I'm like, how do these people play these parts without them laughing? Like, it's not funny, but then it kind of is funny because it's like you too good in character with how you doing it. He said we can't treat Django like all the others. Because they are. But you want us to treat him like white folks? That's not what I said. Well, I don't know what you mean, Big Daddy. He said, you know, such and such. Yes, I'm Big Daddy. That was funny to me. Talking about you just come up. He's talking about you come up on my lane. No, 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 no appointment, no nothing. That was funny. That was that little. Oh man, it just be wild how some folks be acting and stuff they be saying sometimes. And Leonardo DiCaprio, he told, "Where is my sister?" And then when he showed his sister, he said, "What was her name? What was? Let me see what let me see Django Cass. What was the sister name?" He said, "Where is my?" The little sister. He said, "Little Phyllis." What he said? Little. What was her name? Little Fitzwillie or something. How he acted. I said Leonardo DiCaprio needed a whooping. Cause it was the way he said it. She was all. I'm like, y'all acting like y'all sister and brother mess with each other. Her name was Laura Lee Candy. What was her name? Laura Lee. What was her daggone name? Laura Lee the Candy Fitzwillie or something like that. Let me see. When he said my sister Laura Lee Fitzwillie, child, she was. Where is mine? And then Samuel L. Jackson, he was mad. He was like, we're gonna have to burn the sheets and everything. I said, I'm not burning sheets. And I think the girl that played on that's her Sheba, the one that played on she played on Family Business New Orleans. She John Blanc Pierre or whatever his name, wife. Christopher Waltz, the man that played Dr. King Schultz, that was riding in that little wagon with that tooth shaking, he can act because he did good in Inglorious Bastard. He can act his tail off, and he can speak like a lot of languages too. He's a good actor. He's a very very good actor. Yep, he's a good actor. Some of these people I don't even remember them being a Django. Quentin Tarantino writes some movies for you because I like it. You haven't seen Django yet? Yeah, Django was good. Django was a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah, that's a good little movie. Check out Django. So if you got some movies to watch tonight, you got Ex Door Neighbor, Low Lives, and what else I said? Why Envious? But let me see. If you watch the Low Lives, you gonna holler. You gonna holler. Lawrence Fishburne. Oh yeah, Lawrence Fishburne is good too. He played the mess out of Ike, didn't he? That's Morpheus. Can't nobody be getting no Morpheus. Yes, Samuel L. I liked him in that little movie Black Snake Moan that Samuel L. was in. I was like, how the girl panties stay white the whole time? Cause he was dragging her on the ground and everything. Her underwear was still white. Um, I love Samuel L. Jackson in A Time to, I'm talking about the movie with Matthew McConaughey when the men did what they did to his daughter. That was my movie. He was looking real greasy and oily up in there. He looked like he was deep in his character. I like him in that, and I like him in you ever seen what was that Jungle Fever? Remember he was in Jungle Fever. His name was what Flipper, on it. He was Wesley Snipes. But yeah, Samuel L. is very underrated. One movie I haven't seen all the way through is what's that movie with Samuel L. and I haven't seen Pulp Fiction all the way through. I've never seen that all the way through. I'm gonna have to check that out. But Samuel is he's a great actor. I like him in Shaft. He's good. Do you think Samuel is better actor than Denzel, or you think it's just two different two different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. He's a wonderful actor. He's like top up there. Um, Lawrence Fishburne is good too. Old boy's good too. What's his name? Forrest Whitaker. He's a good actor too. He's a good actor. Um, when it comes to actors, I like Will Smith. I like Samuel L. Jackson. I like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. You know, I like them from The Godfather and stuff like that. It's a lot of people can act, do good. Um, I know one person that play their parts a little too well. That's Blair Underwood. He can play a mean person. Can't like, do you really act like that in real life? You would compare Denzel to Forrest Whitaker. You ever seen The Last King of Scotland? He said, "This is what happens when you betrayed the king." I said, "Well, Daddy, you didn't have to do your wife like that." He had her laid up on the table when she had messed with that little man. I was like, I see why he won the Oscar for that. This is what happens when you betrayed the king. Let me tell you something. Forrest Whitaker was some when he was on Jason's League. He told me, "Just tell me, it's my lady. It's my lady. Just tell me, it's my lady." She said, "It ain't got nothing to do with your leg. No, you need to get your drunk ass up out of here." That's what she should have told him. Come up in there all sweaty and drunk. Like, don't nobody want them around the kids. And I was like, where'd she get Jason from? Cause I can what was the brother name? Welcome home, Joshua. He was their son, but where'd she get Jason from? Cause Jason didn't look like Mad Dog or the mama. I don't know where he come from. He might have been that little man that used to be tap dancing. Let me tell you about it. You got shooting awards. You got that might be his son, because I don't think it was Mad Dogs and the mama. But Jason ain't like nothing like them. Okay, nothing. Forever 21 closing because it they just closing the stores in the USA. I had to get rid of Charlotte Russe, but Forever 21 used to be that thing. But now you got Fashion Nova, Temu, and Shein taking over. So ain't nobody going to Forever 21 like they used to no more. They're just not. Um, Lawrence Fishburne when he was he was he was something. What you mean? You trying to help? This woman just gave birth, and you take her to Mexico the next day to get married, and she got anemia and all that kind of stuff. Supposed to stay in the hospital. He told me, no, I got San Antone. I got a lot of things riding on this dock. And the mama helped him. Some of your mom and Jackie can help. How they gonna take care of the baby? That's my baby. I want to take my own baby. I said, you know what? Ike was some. He ain't care. He did not care. Yeah, Forever 21. Forever 21 is going on a business. I remember Forever 21 used to have some nice stuff up in there. Forever 21 had some nice stuff. Charlotte Roots. It's this one store. It's this one store we used to have called Dots. I used to love that store. They had some cute little clothes in there. That was when I had got down to a size 8. And that was after I had my daughter, so I know I can get back to it. I remember back in the day when I was in high school at the mall they used to have a store called 579, and nothing in there was over size 9. I think it was called 579 or something like, because I remember that back then that's when I was wearing like a size 5'6", 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Um. Yep. Um. Let me see if they sent me something because my package. I supposed to be having a package that's supposed to be coming today, but it says something about it might end up being tomorrow. I just want to say, make sure. So these websites are something, y'all. You know what, Ava? It is hard, but the thing about it too is like as long as you try to make progress each and every day and drink your water, that's the best you can do, honey. Because I'm telling you, it be rough out here. I don't want that. It's saying it'll be here tomorrow. That's okay. Let me just try to see if I'll be able to do this order. What I need to do? Why is it saying it's gonna be that much for? Uh-uh. This one thing I'm trying to order. It's saying that it's gonna be $59 to shipping and handling. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. I might as well get I might as well uh get one that's if I'm gonna pay that much, I might as well what you call it, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna do one that got free delivery with Google. Shh. I'm not paying no $6 for no delivery. No, 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 no. Hey Becky, how you doing? Yes, yes. I remember one time me and my daughter, we was I was going to a wedding. I think we was going to a wedding or something. Me and her went to Forever 21. This was some years back though. And the mall closed and Forever 21 closed. However, we were still in there and the people that work at the store, they was like, oh, y'all can stay in here. We got to clean up anyway. So they let us stay in there. And then the workers was trying on clothes themselves, buying stuff. So we just stayed on in there with them. But we had to walk kind of far to leave out the mall to get to the car. But they let us stay in there. And it was guys and girls trying clothes on. We was in there for a long time. What about CBS? Thoughts on Sprunky? What's Sprunky? I don't know what that is. That a movie? I'm not sure what Sprunky is. Um, what they saying about CBS? Something with opioid? Oh, lock it up. Oh yeah, I heard something about they starting to put fentanyl in hemp and marijuana and putting it in what is it, vape pens and stuff. I was saying you. If somebody can just make healthy stuff, that's wild. It's sad. It really is. It's wild. And you know what, Damon Wayans? I watched his interview on Club Shay. Oh, I've never heard that. It's a music making software based on another music making software called. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds cool. Um, I was watching Damon Wayans interview and he was saying how um, saying how he, had did some drugs back in the day. And he was saying, but, he was like, you got to have money for that. And he said that, how it's not no good for you and stuff. And he was like, if it can make you lose your life, why would you even want to mess with it? And I was like, right. Like, yeah, they are. And they're like the pollen. Again, I still haven't seen no bees outside. I've only seen wasps and hornets. I have not seen not one bee outside yet. I haven't seen no bees, but I've seen wasps and hornets though. And it's so much pollen. And like I said, they have in Dreamville this weekend, and it's gonna be outside. You know how much pollen and stuff gonna be out there, and people probably gonna be smoking and stuff. So that's it. Mm-mm. Like I said, I already got a headache from the pollen. Like I said, it already look yellow and stuff. It's like, why it look so? It's wild. It's wild. But yeah, yeah, people do go to Hollywood and get on it, but I feel like it's all on a choice. It's a choice you make because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Because I look, let me tell you something, and see that's how you gotta trust people too because just like what DMX said happened to him. He was smoking or something with one of his friends and they laced it and that's how he got hooked. It's one of them things like you see how it make people look when they out here on certain drugs and stuff. And you like, I don't want to look nothing like that. I remember that. I remember some years ago. This one I probably was in. I don't know. I might have been in my 20s then, maybe, or before then, or something. They used to have these thing out called Crackheads Gone Wild. These videos, and it was a thing like you can actually order the VCR tape, the tape Crackheads Gone Wild. And it was crazy, y'all. People was doing just the stuff that people was doing. They was doing like like you know stuff men and women do to each other. I never forget it was this one lady on there. She didn't have no clothes on. It was like people around here. She was saying it was just wild, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's sad because it's like, damn, if that's gonna make me no, never mind. Then you could possibly, if you take it one time, you can lose your life. Man, no, nothing about that would convince me to ever want to, But in Hollywood, people be doing all kind of stuff. It ain't just drugs, honey. They be doing just all kind of stuff. And Damon Wayans was talking about it's this movie that he wrote and he did. He said Marlon is in it. He said he did excellent in that movie. He said Marlon Wayans in it, Cat Williams in it. Who else did he say is in that movie? It's some other people in the movie. I can't even think of the name of what the movie is, but he said he shelved it because it's in his vault because Netflix then wasn't trying to offer him. And I think he said that movie was like 2004. And basically, it's about this guy that's a comedian, and he's like this. It's this man that he's like, I guess, idolized or something, and he takes him up under his wing to show him the way. However, the comedian that he takes up under his wing is a better comedian than him, like way better than him. And that person gets jealous and basically does whatever thing he can to destroy the young man that he took up under his wing. And um, I don't know if the young man unalived himself or unalived the man on stage or something like that. He was saying, and that's how people do like that. They be trying to act like they nice to you and take you up under their wing. But that's the thing when it comes to people too. You gotta really see. You really gotta know what somebody intentions are. Like, why does this person really want to hang around me? Why does this person really want to be around me and do stuff for me? Like, what is it? What is their end goal at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? What's their end goal? What is it that they really doing? Like, why you doing that? What's your reason by it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like even when it comes to relationships and just stuff like that in general, people gotta watch that too. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm not even trying to be funny, but I honestly sometimes I think too. Some people now I think sometimes too. Sometimes people might like the people of the same sex just so they can, and not really be a person that want to date the same sex, but they do it just because they know this person is beautiful, or this guy's handsome, and knowing they don't do that, they're gonna do it anyway just so they can be around a person and get to know them, and know their life, and stuff like that. It's people who think like that. Like seriously, it's people who think like that. Know they getting where they don't date the same sex, but they know this girl over here is. They know she's beautiful, pretty, and everything. So let me holler at her. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's trying to tell you. Yeah, Keenan Ivan Wayans. And you know what? Damon was saying how he had this job at a mailroom, and that made me think about when that movie More Money came on, and how he said you stuffed the envelopes and have to decide if this was. I was like, wow, that's where he even put that in his movie More Money. The movie that he had with Marlon, and where he worked in the mailroom and people were sending back credit cards and stuff like that. And he's so religious as far as like his belief. Like he just want to be happy, be a good person, make sure his family good. You know what I mean? And he was saying like his brothers and his brother friends are his friends. Like he liked being with his brothers and spending time with his family. And how the family is so tight knit, so close and stuff like that. They like really love each other, you know. And he was saying he's at peace with stuff. He said he's at peace. He was saying he's divorced, he's not getting married again. He was like, it's okay. He's done that, he's fine with that. And he was saying how he likes to, write stuff down, like his thoughts and jokes and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta do what you gotta do to make you happy. Which he talking about the pastor time. He said, I want you to call me. Ask no questions. Pass the plate over there. Pass the plate over there to the side. It made me think about when you just said the pastor in that movie. That made me think about that little thing they got going on with Marvin Sapp. He asking people for $40,000. Yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh. My battery getting low. Yeah, don't be a menace to South Central and the hood while drinking your juice. That was funny. Uh-huh. They make a mock. I think he said that they finna do another, I think he said they getting ready to do another mock of, like the scary movies. But he said he don't be a part of the scary movies that they do. This stuff's so loud. He said he doesn't do participate in scary movies. He said he don't play with demons. Let me see if I can put my phone on the charge. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna be on here a few more minutes, then I'm gonna get off. Because I plan on being on here at 6 a.m. in the morning for self-love before sunrise. Blank man, you like blank man. What's J5? J5 is what? What's J5? Yeah, blank man was good. Blank man is good. I like Last Boy Scout. That's good. Above the Rim was good too. With Marlon, that was good. I'm trying to think what else was good. I ever seen that movie J5. J5 movie. Oh, you talking about Short Circuit? Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna get you sucker is funny too. That's a good movie. I'm gonna get you sucker. Let me see. Yes, Kim Wayans, her and Dave and Alan Gray was so funny. They used to do Reese and Cece. What was it, Reese and Cece or something like that? Oh yeah, she was sing. She was up there singing. That was funny. And then the girl that took off her leg and some of everything off. That was funny. And then the little man, that's the one that played in Tales from the Hood, the one that played the devil. When he was with the little white lady and the little kid. They was silly in that little movie. They was funny. Oh yeah, Kim Wayans. She do a lot of writing behind the scenes. I like Damon Wayans Jr. too. He funny to me. I like him in dance with the dance flick. That was funny. She's a maniac on the floor. I like him in that too. I didn't know he was 42, Damon Wayans Jr. He's funny to me. When he was doing dance flick and he was doing that. Dun, 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 dun. And I like when that boy was singing, don't you know that I, I will always love guys. Guys that Brokeback Mountain was heaven. It's my secret. They is silly. Or when they was wrong, he said $10,000 in one of my suits. Yeah, they was wrong when they did Steve Harvey, and I like when they did the little fame thing. And the boy said, "Don't you want to?" When he was talking to the little football team, "Don't you want to such and such and such, such as?" And the son said, "Yes, yes, that's the spirit, son." I said, "You know what? He's silly." Yeah, that was good dance flick. Daniel Wayans Jr. though, he got this look to him. I feel like he can play a good mean person. Like I feel like he could play like a good mean person. Cause I didn't think David Allen Greer could until I saw him in the Tales from the Hood. But I really do think that he can play a good a mean person. Cause how he look. Cause he be doing that little look like that, and then how he it's silly, silly. Um, I like and remember Marlon Wayans was a teacher. He said integrity. He said yes, Miss White. They just be saying some stuff. It just be fun, and I love me some white chicks. That's my movie, and I can watch that over and over and over again. Let me see. I'm gonna find me something good to watch. Um, Somebody get off his live and chill out. It's already late. The time be just flying by. I can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. Yeah, Keenan Ivory Wayans. Yeah, and Living Color, that's a classic. And Robert Townsend is time. He talented too. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to the Five Heartbeats, the Five Heartbeats was a good movie, but I like the Temptations better. I think because I like the Temptations songs better, I know them better. But Five Heartbeats is good. Robert Townsend, he is funny. All of them is funny. Keenan Ivory Wayans helped Eddie Murphy do Raw. Write some of the jokes for Raw. They just talented overall. My Wife and Kids was good. The Wayans brothers is good too. We be watching that now. We're brothers. Give us yeah, so but guys, I'm getting ready to end this live. I'm getting ready to chill out. Because for one, I have a freaking headache because of this dang on pollen. And plus it's been a long day today. It's been a long week. So I'm ready to get off this live and you know what? I'm gonna come on in the well. I plan on coming on in the morning at 6. But I'm a more than likely go live tomorrow, and we could be on all night, y'all, because with tomorrow Friday, and I don't know if some of y'all have to work on the weekends or not. I don't, so we can be on tomorrow all night if y'all want to. Well, I ain't gonna say all night, but we can talk a long time tomorrow. Um, I'm a look. My plan. I come on in the mornings at like 6 o'clock. It was 5 a.m., but I come on at 6 o'clock. Doing self love before sunrise, and go over affirmations just to, say affirmations just to start our morning and day off on a good foot, on a good note. But tomorrow, um, what time y'all want to go live tomorrow night? We can go live tomorrow night. If I don't go live, I'm more than likely I'll be going live in the morning. I'm just saying if I don't, I'll go live tomorrow and we could be on there for a long time. Y'all want to? Because we've been on here like what about maybe 2 hours or something. So I appreciate you all to join in on the chat. Thank you, Ava. I always have fun with you. Lit. We having a good time. Okay, maybe 9. All right, that'll work. That'll work. 9 o'clock. And go live and we can chop it up. Y'all have a good night and get you some rest and stay blessed. Thank you so much. Ava, you have a good night. And yeah, we do. So look, let me know if you check out the movie Low Lives and Ex Door Neighbor. If you check them out, we can talk about the movies and stuff. But we can talk about whatever. But I'm just saying, you check those two movies out. Make sure you check those two movies out. All right. You all have a good night. Stay blessed and be safe. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining the live. And thank you, Ava. You rock. Thank you, Mir. You rock as well for joining in and commenting. All right. You beautiful ladies, you all have a good night. And everyone else out there have a wonderful night as well. Peace.